Hello, gorgeous soul. Well, welcome to your monthly astrology. And this is the most pivotal, the most extraordinary, the most life transforming, not only month of the year, but time for many, many years. It's huge. Not only do we have Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, going into romantic, spiritual, and boundaryless Pisces, making us all, on a positive note, ground our spirituality and ground our creativity. But we've also got the most massive shift of all, which is Pluto, the Lord of Transformation, leaving, for the time being, Capricorn and going into Aquarius. And these two could not be any more different. You know, there was so much astrology chatter about all the hell we were likely to see when Pluto went into Capricorn, which exactly happened. And now we're moving into Pluto going into Aquarius. We become more of a community. It can bring extraordinary fabulousness, although equally slightly worried about the whole AI thing, because we're going to see a technology shift over the next few years, but possibly even starting this month, that is beyond anything. It's going to be as extreme as when the internet came into being. But fundamentally, on an individual level, these two massive planets, these deep-rooted planets, are going to bring about a powerful shift for each one of us individually and also collectively. It's extraordinary. Here's your monthly astrology. Scorpio. Pluto, your ruler, has been in Capricorn since 2008. That is a long time. And now this momentous occasion where Pluto is going into Aquarius. And for you, it's all about your home and family. Your perception today about what home and family is going to completely transform over the next few years. You may radically shift where you're living. You may increase your family, transform your family in some way, but it is super intense. If there are any issues around your home and family that are unresolved, you'll be working on those for a good few years to come. It is profound and it's intense, but as Pluto is your ruler, you may end up with the most extraordinary family dynamics and the most extraordinary home, beyond what you think is possible. But you know the drill, because Pluto is your leader. You have to let go of something to be able to move on to the next level. So if I were you, I'd start to think about, what do I need to let go of in terms of my belief system, for instance, in my home and family, and how can I put my focus into visualizing something beyond what I could even believe, something wonderful and miraculous around home and family. I mean, it's going to be a long process, but at the end of it, you are likely to be more fulfilled than you can ever know. And right now, it is an important time for you to start meditating, thinking about it, assessing your situation now and how your situation has been in the past few years about home and family and where you want to see it going. It couldn't be more profound. And obviously, ultimately, your home is within your own heart. You know, you have to make your relationship with yourself, your home as well, but also maybe trusting other people to be close to you, to allow people to come in so you can really feel like family rather than standing on the outside looking in. I mean, there may be some people in your current family you have to let go of and just move away from, cut the ties with, which is always difficult. But if you need to do that, Pluto will help you. A profound time. Anyway, let's start at the beginning of the month, because that isn't till the 23rd. Now, in good news, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, going into your creativity, pleasure and relationship zone. And Saturn is going to be there for 3 years, because big old planet Saturn is also shifting signs. It's all about responsibility. So in a way, you're going to be taking responsibility for your own pleasure, committing to your pleasure, perhaps your creativity, perhaps to again a family, like it's also connected to children, and you're moving into a more mature stage when it comes, and I don't care if you're 70, 80, 90, 100, you know, you're moving into a more mature stage of what pleasure and creativity means to you. It's deep and wonderful, and if you put the work in, you could get massive rewards, and it gives you a strength actually to go after what you want in a more structured way. So embrace that. Now on the 2nd, we have a fabulous Venus and Jupiter conjunction that's going to bring some good fortune to you, connected to either your work or to help you transform a habit or a pattern, or to make a commitment to something which is giving back in some way, but it brings you pleasure. So, there's so much going on, and that's only the 2nd of March. The full moon is wanting you to get out and about and be with people and feel like you're part of something. And there's a lot of spontaneous energy. In fact, if you're in a relationship, being around other people enhances it. If you're single, you could meet someone if you go out and about on that full moon, whether it's meeting a new best friend or meeting a lover, who knows, but it's certainly very positive and uplifting vibes for you. And there's generally an excitement for you. A great date around relationships and intimacy is March the 11th, when Venus sextiles. Now, sextile is also great for manifesting Mars, your old ruler, and you're coming to terms with something. You're coming to terms with maybe one of your own habits in relationships, and also about how you feel powerful or powerless in relationships. And there can be a big shift in that energy. So that is exciting. Also, you're kind of dreamy and romantic and creative on the 15th, when the Sun joins forces with Neptune in your pleasure zone. Then we've got Mercury conjunct Neptune. You could really talk about your feelings and go deep and have intense intimacy and pleasure and laughter. Actually, woven throughout this month is pleasure, laughter and intimacy, so that's great. When Venus enters Taurus on the 16th, it's great for you because it goes into your relationship zone, your harmony zone. You really want that balance, and you're prepared to sort of open your heart to other people to find that balance. You can see how the dynamics need to change in any one-to-one relationship or even business partnership to create the right vibe. And you're also super charming and very alluring this month. People are very drawn to you. You are the flame and everyone else is the moths. It really is quite wild. Again, at 17th of March, Sun joins forces with Mercury in your pleasure zone. Lots of laughter and lots of fun. Shifts. The focus changes on the 19th when Mercury enters Aries, and it's Aries season. And Aries season for you is always where you want to work hard, you want to look after yourself, and you want to shake things up to pull things together. It's also a very important time that you tie up loose ends. If there's any habits you want to get rid of, cast them out on the new moon in Aries on the 21st, and embrace, again, a commitment to yourself. Commitment is one of the key words for you for the whole of this month and for the coming years. Mars, your previous ruler, is shifting signs on the 25th, and you're going to love it because and Mars has been dragging you down a little bit for the past few months, and now it's going into Cancer, fellow water sign, which is giving you a boost and making you feel adventurous, opening your arms to possibility. You may travel, you may explore, you may just stretch your horizons in such a wide way that you surprise yourself with the kind of stamina and passion you've got for life. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. I've had my psychic company for over 20 years. I've always been exceptionally picky about who I have on my team. My psychics are incredible people. They're all emotionally intelligent. They give a very accurate and specific reading, and they're all beautiful and different in their own right.
So we got our fabulous psychics here.
My psychics go through 5 rigorous tests, including one with me, and then we get to meet.
I love meeting the readers.
And we make a film showcasing their unique skills.
Sharon P. Here we're doing filming. So are you excited? Just relax, be yourself. Open up your heart.
So if you feel that you're accurate, you're emotionally intelligent, and your heart really wants to empower your clients, then we'd love you to apply and come for a test with us.